More information has emerged about the final minutes of a man from Slough who died after being restrained in hospital. Philmore Mills was held face down on the floor by Thames Valley police officers and a private security guard at Wexham Park Hospital 9 months ago. The Independent Police Complaints Commission is investigating, as our special correspondent Kurt Barling now reports.
The family of Philmore Mills know little more now about why he died than they did in the days that followed his death on December 27th last year.
They made the promise of an independent investigation, I think that was in June. At a meeting that we had with the hospital, our first initial meeting, they'd agreed that we could have an independent investigation as to what's happened to our dad. We were quite happy with that. We went away, we discussed it, and at present we're no further.
Still waiting for that information.
Mr Mills was recovering from pneumonia and had a large tumour on his lung. It's now emerged that events in the last hour he was alive unfolded rapidly. At 2:15 a.m, he sought medical attention and became agitated. Despite bleeping for assistance twice, between 2:25 and 2:35, nurses got no response and so called security at 2:40. Security tried for 10 minutes to manage the situation before asking for the police to be called at 2:50.
By 3 o'clock, police officers who were already at the hospital had intervened, and with the help of a privately contracted security guard, Mr Mills had been handcuffed and restrained face down on the floor. Within 13 minutes, he was unresponsive, and despite efforts at resuscitation, he was dead.
The picture for the family remains confusing. Why were the police called? Was handcuffing really necessary? And was the security guard physically involved in the restraint?
When we met with the Trust in June, they were still telling us that no security officers laid hands on Mr Mills, which simply isn't the case. I mean, if I was from the Trust, I'd want to know exactly what happened and I'd investigate that thoroughly, but they don't seem to have done that. I mean, we made detailed representations after the first report and they came back with another report, but still the issues haven't been properly investigated.
The IPCC say their report is imminent too, but the family may still have to wait for a coroner to decide if they can be told what's in that. Kurt Barling, BBC London News.
A man who